Sorry, just to ask you again, you have this book, right? You're using this book in school or just a textbook? Textbook, right?
Yeah, I forgot to buy the workbook.
Does your teacher go through the workbook? No.
He doesn't. No, we don't have to buy the
Doesn't.
workbook.
You don't need to, is it? So
No,
if
we
you
don't have. We don't have the workbook.
okay, so if you want, if let's say once we finish this book, you can get this book lah. In fact, I have both A and B, and I think so. Yeah, maybe we move on to this book. You said you have already started on graph, is it? Wow, really? What have you done? Do you have any? Can you show me what you have done? Any of the homework you have done? Can I see?
Can I send it to you on WhatsApp?
You're gonna sorry, send it to me.
Yeah.
Okay, you can send or scan or yeah or show lah. Doesn't matter. Whichever you want. Is it easy now? Is it okay or not?
So
The graph.
for like, except for like the,
Gradient.
it's like the one is like the table.
Oh, the table. Okay. So the table part, are you okay or not okay?
Not okay.
Oh, not okay. Okay. I just need to see what you're doing. Then we go through that now.
Because the teacher is like super fast.
Yeah, I mean, all the other schools I don't think are that fast. But then how your friends, your friends your classmates, how are they? Are they able to catch it or not?
No.
No. Okay. So you just you're sending me, right? So I'll wait for it for a while. Meanwhile. Is Juraina your auntie? No, right?
No.
No. You know her? You don't know her?
No.
Once you send, you tell me. Okay? Just a little bit will be okay. Okay, you don't need to send everything. I just want to get a sense of where you are. If not, never mind. You already sent or not? Have you sent?
Yeah.
Okay, let me see. I'm not receiving. Oh, okay, now I've received. Okay, I tell you what. First of all, okay, you have. Oh, you have done so many things. Wow. Okay, I'll look through one by one. Let me see. You have. Sorry, yeah. Let me see. This is what your first. You are okay. All right. Okay, very interesting. Okay. Okay, so okay, let me share screen. I share screen, you can see what I'm looking at. So this particular thing, the x coordinate, y coordinate, this you have no problem, right? 3, let's say down here, 3, -2. That's the x coordinate 3, y coordinate -2. That is A. So where do you put it? Here lah. But hold on, you put down here as y. Okay, so
No,
down here.
there's another question.
Another question. Okay. All right. Okay, so this is okay. So they did not ask to be represented there. Okay. So Changi Airport, let us see how do you do this one. Changi Airport will be here. You put 60. Okay. Yishun 03. Okay, yeah. Okay. So that means you got no problem with this lah. Okay, so far no problem, right? So we move on to the next one then. This one is what is this? Input, output. Okay, don't worry about this. Okay, are you confused about this or not confused?
No.
Not confused. Okay, don't worry about the complex thing. Have you learned about mx plus c, gradient, y-intercept? Do you hear about all these terms?
No.
No. Okay, so we're gonna go through that shortly. Yeah. So which part are you? You seem to be. Do you copy the notes or you did it by yourself for this one?
I tried doing by myself and then we checked the teacher.
So you were doing okay, yeah?
Yeah.
Wow. Then what? Which part you say you don't know? You know already. I
It's
got
like
a. It's like what?
the last picture. That one I had some trouble.
The last page. Okay, let me just have a look at the last page. Here, this one is it?
Yeah.
Number what? Number 3. Using a scale of 1 cm. Oh, your teacher is very fast. Very fast. Okay, so long as the students understand, it's okay. Okay. All right, never mind. You go through this. I think you won't need tuition very soon. Congratulations. That's very good, Emma. Okay. Yeah, maybe end of this year lah. And then there's also I'm not doing sec 3, so okay. So you have, let's say, an equation. This is called an equation like y equals to 2x plus 1. Right? Can see, right? Now, you know which one is the gradient? Gradient, do you know?
I don't know what that means.
Okay, what is this actually? Sorry?
I don't know what that means.
Okay, no problem, no problem. Okay. Do you know what this is? This whole thing, you know, you have been doing this, drawing this. What are you drawing actually? You're actually drawing a line. You know? Okay, they said this is the x and y axis. Huh? X axis is here, y here. So sometimes you might have something like that. This thing now down here is an equation that can be represented on the graph. So when you see all this type equation, actually, you are drawing the graph. What is a graph? It's not a graph paper. Graph, this thing is called a graph. This line that goes up. Some lines, your teacher mentioned the 4 quadrants, right? Some 1 quadrant here. Then probably she might tell you if it goes this way or it goes this way or it has. She probably told you something like that. But the first thing we need to ask you now, when you have like that, there's no square here. It means it's a straight line graph. Are you okay with that? Now, a straight line graph, the graph. I saw now down here so many points. See, I show you. See, so many points. This is a straight line. You see, there's no, you look, y equals to x minus 2. There's no square, no cube, it's just x. Your y and x and a number. Can you see? Y is equals to x and a number. When you have this is called a straight line graph. Now you got so many coordinates, x, y, x, y, x, y. Actually, for a straight line graph, how many coordinates, how many points do you need to know to draw a straight line? How many? Now you have a ruler here. Okay, I'm just gonna see. See now. I want 1 point on. Let's say this is the graph paper lah. Okay, imagine this is the graph paper. I know 1 point here. I know another point here. Can I draw the line already? I can, right? Because when I draw the line like that, it will go through. It can be extended. And then whatever other points that you plot will all fall on this line. So actually, I only need 2 points. 1 point cannot, not enough. 1 point out here, how do I draw? Do I draw this way, this way? I don't know. But if I have a second point known, I know I need to join it to the line and straight line. And I can extend it. I can extend this. So first point, we need just 2 points. You understand that part? But the 2 points now, you got to be careful. If you choose the 2 points to be side by side on here, you know, so small, if you hold the ruler slightly saying your graph becomes inaccurate. So it's good to have the 2 points far from each other from here, from here. So now maybe Emma says, okay, like that, I will put X and Y. Now this thing, you know what this is? This is now the table, right? Actually, the table, you just need 2 points only. Because as we agreed, do you agree? You just need 2 points to draw. You agree? Emma, this, yes, right? Okay. So now let's say you put 1 down here and 2. This is too close to each other. So maybe let us look at your graph. Did you draw any of the graph? Let me see.
Yeah,
Let me see. You did. Can I see?
I didn't say
You just show me lah. I'll take a screenshot. I can take a screenshot of it. Hold on. Oh, oh, you're gonna send me again.
Yeah.
Okay. Just one, two graphs is okay. You send me again. Okay, let us look. Let us see. What did wow, natural artist lah, this girl. I think you know there are people who are like potential artists, like when they are your age, but whether they become artists or not will be determined by what? A few factors. Number one, okay, can you see all this? Yes, right? Download. Let us look at this. Can you see your graph here? Okay, wow, very nice. Do you use a mechanical pencil? You're very good. Okay, so let me just check. Can you see? Well, yours is very, very accurate. You see, I'm enlarging it like that. The X, your line goes through the X. Well done, well done. You are a true artist, lah. Same thing. Now this line actually, you see, you plotted how many lines? Let me see. You plotted 4 points. So let's say now you just choose 1 point here, 1 point here. We draw a line. Can you see these two will have to go through? If it does not go through, that means something is wrong with the calculation. Means let's say now if you do your own table and then you plot, you get the point here, and then the third point is somewhere here. So most probably this point is wrong. Your calculation might be wrong. So what? So down here you see you have 1. You see got so many points. You plot 1, 2, 3, 4. So many. Actually, you just need 2 points. But if the 2 points are too close, we worry that you might not draw in accurately.
No, but it was more like question. Then I wanted to.
Oh yes. Okay, yeah. I agree. The question now asks you to fill up the blanks, so no problem. But what I want you to know, as we go forward now, for a straight line graph, just 2 points. Why am I telling you this? Well, there are some graphs later on you will learn that the graph is like this. Soon you will learn. I do not know whether it's here, Sec 2 or Sec 3. I can't remember. It'll be like that. Can you see? And you cannot have a straight line graph for this. You cannot have 2 points. You need to have multiple points. Then you can draw this. Whereas for this one, you draw a straight line graph down here. 2 points. You can get. This blue one, you cannot use 2 points. The first point you must understand. But I know now at Sec 2, you are new to this. So being new to this, they will want you to actually to get used to this idea of it. So now, sometimes they do not give you the value of X, correct? Do you choose the value X or they tell you the value X? They give you the range, is it? They give you like that, right? X, right? Something like that, right? -3 to 3, am I correct? Something like that. So if they don't give you, never mind. In the beginning, they might give you. Some questions they don't give you, you just choose 2 points. But do not choose down here, 100 minus 100. You're going to have a problem with the size of the graph paper. But when they give this to you, normally they have already done the question. It's not a problem. Okay. So now let us go back to, I think we refer to this book. You have this book, right? You have this book? Okay. We refer to this book now. There's even graph people here. Okay. But before that, I want to study your graph first for you to observe a few things. I forgot what I wanted to do. Let us look at Emma's graph. Okay, Emma, you know the equation for this line. You don't tell me. Do you know it? Do you have it? Of course you do, right? You take it, but you don't tell me. You don't tell me. I am going to tell you what this equation is. Are you ready? Okay, let me see. Yeah. What is this? This is number 3. 3. Okay. You tell me whether it's correct now. Y equals to 2x minus 1. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Am I correct?
It's y equals x minus 2.
X minus 2
Yeah.
cannot be. No, this one is x minus. This is y equals x minus 2. We are looking at this one, this first one here. Y equals to 2x minus 1. Is it correct?
I was looking at the wrong one.
Sorry?
I was looking at the wrong one.
Okay. So what's the answer? Is it correct?
Yeah.
So how do I know? Do you know how I know? This is where I'm going to teach you how your teacher is going to check. Your teacher is not going to check. Sometimes they may not check the table. They just look at your graph. If your graph is not right, and they know how your graph is right, so I'm going to tell you how your teacher check. So first of all, you take this down somewhere. Okay. Now we have now. I write down the equation. Y equals to 2x minus 1, right? Now this one down here, this one is called the y-intercept. You will learn this very soon. Have you heard of this y-intercept? No. Okay. You know what's intercept? Let's say now Russia sends US some missiles. They're going to fire. US intercepted those missiles. You understand what's intercept? That means before it reaches US, they fired some missiles and on to get rid of those things. So it's hitting. So intercept here would mean, okay, let me show you now. Where are the y-intercept? Okay, let me see. I annotate. Now let us see. I use this red one here. This here is the y-intercept. Why? Because this is the y-axis. This is the x-axis. Where the graph cuts the y-axis is called the y-intercept. So down here is -2. That's why in your equation that you mentioned earlier is y equals to x minus 2. Am I correct? The second one. So you got -2 down here. So you can see now down here. Over here now, this is 0. 0. This is 2. So down here must be, sorry, this is -2. Down here must be -1 lah. So now, because of that, I know this, the y-intercept is -1. I don't need to look, I'm looking only at the graph. But how do I know it's 2x and x? This depends on the slope. Can you see that this slope here is a steep slope? If you are going to walk up the slope and walk up this slope is easier to walk up. This is a medium slope. Okay, you have another slope like that. This slope is a gentle slope. Okay, a gentle slope. Okay? Emma, don't cry. Emma, just explain just a bit. Okay. So down here, so you know what's gradient? Gradient means slope. So actually, we can draw like a triangle to see, you know. Let's say I take a point on here where I can read, see I can read the x on here. I can read the y, and then I draw. Can you see this triangle like that? Can you see down here? So imagine now this is a ball. You push up the ball to here. You have pushed it how many units of x? 1, 2. Yeah? How many units upwards do you push? 1, 2. So how to calculate gradient is the height, divide by the length move, which is 2. Can you see now? You move up 2, you move extra 2 to the right. 2 to the right plus 2 plus 2 on top. So 2 divided by 2 is height. Height divided by the movement below. Okay, on the x side, height. Or we can say height is actually y-axis. Y divided by x. Later I'll give you the formula. So now down here, let us look down here. You see this point on here? It's a very nice point. Why? I know the coordinates very clear. If I choose a point on here, let's say I choose a point, not so clear. What number is this? I don't know what number this is. Can you see now? This one I know very clearly. Y is 0, x is -1. This one must be x is equals to 3 lah. Down here, can see now. This must be 3, right? So I need to draw a triangle. By drawing this triangle, I can calculate the gradient. You see, I draw a triangle. You can see this is the slope. Now I draw this triangle now from here. Can you see now? Can you see it? Can you see it's a very steep slope? So to calculate the gradient, gradient means the slope. We count how many units it is. Distance -1. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 units. 4 divided by what? Down here you move how many? 1, 2. So divide by 2. 4 divided by 2 equals to 2 lah. So that is why down here you get y equals to 2x minus 1. -1 is the y-intercept. Gradient is 2. How? Are we okay, miss? Are you all right? You understand?
No.
Yeah, okay. So now, what we're going to do now, you tell me now, do you have other graphs? Let me see. Hold on. Okay, we turn to page. Hold on. We turn to one of the pages. So all got drawing now. We got drawing. We test you. Can you turn to page 26? Okay. A. What is the y-intercept for A? 1. Good. So now we write it on here. You write it somewhere. Okay. Oh, alamak, wrong duster. I bought new duster program. So you know it's y equals to this one now x. Down here +1 or -1 for A. Y-intercept is plus or minus? Sorry? +1 because it's above the 0. So now we got to calculate the gradient. Can you use your pencil, draw a triangle? After that, how many x do you think this is?
2.
Sorry?
2.
2x, is it? Okay, 2x. Okay, 2x, yeah, because for every one, you move up 2, correct? Okay, so now it's 2x minus 1, +1. So you have already gotten the equation. Congratulations. You try another one. But this time, I want you to be careful. Because slope like this, when you go up, you increase the x. But some of them in the reverse like this. Let's say now we have something like that. Down here is the... When you want to go up, you see now, as you move the x to this side, this one will go down. You realize that? So as you increase x, the thing is going down. This one, as you increase, is going up. So going up this way is positive. Going down, as you increase the x, it goes down, it becomes negative gradient. So now I want you to try B. First of all, determine what's the y-intercept. Good. So down here now, you have down here, y equals to blank x plus 4, correct? Determine what is this now. What's the gradient?
2.
2. How do you know 2? You
It's like 1.
increase
1.
1. 1 minus 1 or plus 1?
Plus 1.
Are you sure? When you increase x, is going down.
Minus 1.
Minus 1. Okay. More or less, you already understand this. Then I give you the formula. You know, sometimes you learn the formula, you don't understand this basic stuff. The formula doesn't make any sense. So now, if you understand this, I will teach you the formula. Okay, then you try to do this. Okay, so now you're going to be ahead of your class now. But as I said, if you want to, you write this somewhere. Calculation of gradient, Gradient, gradient is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So what is xy? Okay. Now, let's say now, you choose 2 points lah. Down here going this way. Yeah? So now down here, now the higher part may be 2 lah. Y2 and x2. This one down here, let's say you take down here. This is x1, y1. So down here now, you find out what is the value of y. You look down here lah. Oh, y down here is, okay, I will use this formula using your graph. The graph that was drawn by the artist. Hold on, where is the artist's graph? This one, is it? Look at this. Okay, now let us use the formula. Okay, where is it? Ya Allah. No, not this one. The other one. This one. Okay. Watch. Now, down here you can choose any 2 points. Let's say now you choose this one. Let's say now you choose. How come cannot? Cannot annotate. This not I can annotate. No, cannot. Okay, let's say now you choose this one. What's the value of the y here at this point? We call this y2, okay, and x2. What's the value of y here? We look 3. What's the value of y1 here? -1. What's the value of x2? X is 2. What's the value of x here? 0. You understand? So now, down here, we're gonna calculate now. It says formula for gradient equals to y2 minus y1. So I just put it like that, bracket like that, over x2 minus x1. So just now, let us look again. You look at your, okay, down here, see. Okay, can you see? Annotate. Down here, annotate. So again, I show you, this is the second point, point number 2. So down here, the x down here is called the x2. Okay, x, I cannot, x2, x2 is how much? X2 is 2 lah. And the y is here. Y2 is how much? Oh, y2 is 3. So now what do? I will write down here lah. Y2 is 3. X2, down here, x2 I write down here, is 2. I just fill up the numbers. Now we go back again. Okay. The annotation disappear. It's okay, no problem. Now we go now to x1. This is x1. Remember, we agree this is x1 is 0. We look at the value of x is 0. The coordinates lah. What about y? Y is -1. Can you see this is -1? So now this is -1 for y, 0 for x. So for x is 0. x2 minus x1. x1 is 0. This one is -1. So that's the formula. Watch. 3 minus -1 equals to 3 plus 1, which is equals to 4. 2 minus 0 is 2. Is 4 divided by 2 equals to 2. So that is why this one is y equals to 2x minus 1. Let us look at the can you see this one now is 2x, the gradient is 2x, positive. Y minus 1, it cuts down here. Okay? Are we okay? You understand?
It's a bit confusing.
Okay, which part is confusing? Okay.
Like explain the thing on the board again.
On the board again. Okay. Now this is the formula. This formula actually is based on the triangle I draw. Remember the triangle I put down here like that? I see you see 1 point here, 1 point here, down here. Remember that? Like that. Remember I did this? Then this one, how do you get this part? Actually, we are just counting. How do you get? Very simple. Down here is the y-axis, correct? You go, let's say this is 4. Then minus, sorry, this is 3 just now. This one minus 1. When we count 1, 2, 3, 4, we actually, when we take y2 minus y1, we are calculating the height. And then there's another one down here. x2, down here now there's x, right? We are also looking at x2 minus x1. Let's say now down here. Or down here, I didn't draw accurately. It's supposed to be like that. So actually, when x2 minus x1, we are looking at this distance on the x-axis. So this now, x2 minus x1 is to find out what is the, remember I told you, y over x, remember? To find the gradient, the height over the distance. So this is to find what is the height. This is to find what is at the bottom. How? Ken? Okay, you're scratching your ears, so okay, never mind. You try question 11 now. Question 11, okay, I'm going to take a photo of question 11, but you take question 11 first. You use question 11. You choose 2 points first. Can you choose 2 points? Hold on. Sorry. I'm going to upload this now so that you can get it. It's sent really. Okay, now we have a look down here. All right, can you see this? Is this down here? Now you have to choose 2 points. Which point you want to choose? You have to choose 2 points, miss. Which point you want to choose? Any point? Let's say now you choose, let's say down here, for example, this one down here. Can you see this one? Another one maybe down here. Why I ask you to choose these parts? Because down here now, you can see what is the value of the y. So you can see the value of the x. If you choose down here, let's say down here, what is the value? You still don't know. You still don't know. Choose 2 points on the graph that you clearly know the value of the x and y. So I can choose this one down here. What is the value of y2 here? Oh, y2 is 5. Then what's the value of y here? Y is down here is minus 1. I can see very clearly. What's the value of x down here? X, the value is 2. What the value of x down here? Minus 1. Can see now. If you choose down here, let's say you choose down here, not so clear lah. Okay, you can get a 1.5. Okay, can also. You got no choice, 1.5 can. This one 4 is okay. So you are supposed to pick 2 points. Any 2 points. You can choose here, you can choose here, you can choose here, you can choose here, you can choose 2 points on the graph to make it 0.2 and 0.1. Normally the higher one you put as 0.2. The lower one is 0.1. Can or not? Now for question A, you choose 2 points first and then you show me. Choose 2 points. Put a cross and you tell me the coordinates for 2 and 1. I want you to choose 2 points. The 2 points are point 1 and point 2. Can you do it on your page 26? You are clear what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, good, good. Use your pencil, mechanical pencil, do that artistic X that you've done for your graph.
Am I supposed to erase the triangle?
Sorry.
Am I supposed to erase the triangle?
Up to you. You don't need to lah. Never mind. Don't need to. Never mind. Don't need to erase a triangle. Just choose any 2 points on the A, 11A. How?
1, 3.
1, 3. So I'm going to mark 1, 3, 1, and 3. So down here, you mark here, is it? Okay. That's point number 2, right? What about point number 1?
-1, -1.
-1. Good. Okay. All right. So now we're gonna. Okay. I'm now gonna just share screen again. So imagine it's like this, Lamis. Okay. Imagine now you have your table like that. Okay. X, Y. Okay. And then down here, for point number 1, you put -1. The value -1, this is -1 also. The point number 2, you put 3, this one become 1. Just check your graph. Is it correct? Correct. So now this is point 1, point 2. Use the formula now. Y2 minus Y1. So now this is now to find the gradient. Y2. This is 2. Y2 is which one? Which one is Y2? What's the value?
1.
1. So 1 minus Y1. What is Y1? 3. This is X, eh? Huh? 3. This is X.
Oh, -1.
-1 down here, this one. This is Y1. So you put -1 like that. You will put a bracket like that so that you're not confused. Next one. X2. What is X2?
-1.
This is X1. X2, I want X2. 3 minus X1?
-1.
Okay, so you tell me now 1 minus -1 becomes what? 1 plus 1, correct? Minus becomes plus, right?
3 plus 1.
3 plus 1. So now this one becomes 2/4 equals to half. So now that means this is y equals to half x. And look at the where does it the y exist? Look at your graph, question A.
1.
Plus 1. This is your equation. How? Okay, no? If you don't believe me, I'm going to choose another 2 points. You choose -1 and 3. -1 and -1, 3 and 1. I'm going to choose another 2 points. I'm going to choose now X and Y. Yeah. Sorry. Okay. Yeah. So for point number 2 or point number 1, point number 1, I choose X is 0, Y is 1. You know which point it is? Can see, no? Can, And then X is 2, Y is 5. You know which 2 points, right? I'm just going to double check, show you just in case you're not sure. So I'm choosing this point here. as point number 2, and this one is point number 1. Now let us see whether we have the same thing. Do we get the same thing? All right, so now it says gradient is equals to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Okay, what is y2 down here? Y2, what is it? Y2? 2, no, this is 1, this is 2. 2 belongs to x. I want y. Y2.
5.
5 minus
1.
good. X2
2.
minus
0.
0. Yeah. Now there's a mistake somewhere. There's a mistake somewhere. There's a mistake somewhere, miss. I hope we are using. Okay, this one is correct. This one is the correct one. You get 4 over 2 is 2. So 2x. How did we get half x? Okay, let us see. Let us see. Hold on. 1 minus 1. Bismillah. Thanks. Thanks. Sekejap ya. This one is wrong lah. Hold on, this one I think we have done this wrong. Your y is 3. Alamak, I wrote wrongly. I'm so sorry. This one is done wrongly. Okay, maybe that's why you're confused. Okay, your 2 points now. That's why you say x is 1, y is 3. So y down here is 3, x is 1. That's point number 2 you mentioned. X is 1, minus 1, y is minus 1. Correct? You look at your graph, is it correct? Correct or not? Your second point is x is 1, y is 3. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay, down here. You see, internet's not so good. There, x is 1, y is 3. I wrote it wrongly on the table. And then the other one is x is minus 1, y is minus 1. So we should have written it like that. So now we try. We are supposed to get 2, not half. Let us see now. Okay, you tell me now. Y2 minus y1, x2 minus x1. Okay, what is y2?
3.
Down here.
Minus 1.
3. Okay, minus 1. Minus 1. Okay, then down here. X2, 1, minus 1. So 3 plus 1, 1 plus 1 equals to 4 over 2. I think just now you were correcting me. I wronged you. So it's 2x. So down here is correct. Okay. Are we okay? You okay? You try question number B, C, D. You create this. You want to create this straight for each one of them below your graph. Below your graph here, you create a table. What table? This table down here. Then you put 0.2, 0.1. Can? Are we getting okay? Do you seem to understand the graph better?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is the starting point on the left or right?
Okay, you choose the start. Okay, you can choose. My suggestion: choose the higher point as the point 2. Higher point as the point 2. You will learn this in school very soon. My apologies for the mistake just now. You know, students must forgive their teachers lah. Once you finish B, tell me, yeah? Oh, never mind. You do all, you calculate the gradient, you give me all the equation for the three of them. Or B, okay, what's your 2 points for B?
4 minus 1.
4 minus 1. Hold on, 4 minus 1. Okay. How come you get 4 minus 1?
Oh, no.
It's 5 minus 1. 5 minus 1, huh? Okay, what about 0.1? Oh, that's 0.1. That's 0.1. 0.2? 0.2 is?
Wait, I'm confused.
Okay, no problem, no problem. Don't worry, okay? You are getting it. You are getting it. Okay, I'm going to take a photo. I'm going to load it up. Oh. Okay. Now we. Which is which, man? No, not this one. Not this one. This. Sorry. This one, right? Can you see this? So there's now you indicated this as 5 minus 1. This is 0.1. Can you choose 0.2? Anywhere along this one. Can be anywhere. Where you want to choose. Here, 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 here. Where?
1, 3.
Choose. 1, 3. Okay, good. So 0.2 is 1, 3. So you tell me now, 1, 3. Can you calculate the gradient? Y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Or you want to do the distance first. You want to do the, if you don't need to do the table, you can do it straight. Okay. Then you tell me what okay? Are you okay? Yes.
No.
You're confused.
What do you want me to find again?
The gradient. Y2 minus y1, x2 minus x1.
One
Is it 1 or negative 1?
or negative 1.
Okay. Okay. So how do you know it's negative? You look at the slope is going down. So you know it's negative 1. That is by looking. But let us calculate now. You give me now. Okay. Now here the formula y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So what is y2? Can you tell me? Y2 is how much?
3
3. Good. Minus
1.
minus 1. Minus 1. No?
Yeah,
Correct? Then x2
1 and
1 minus 5, right?
Yeah.
Not negative 1, no. X is 1. Correct? You put 1 and 3, right? This is x. this is y. This is x, this is y. So the first one is 3 is y what? y2 minus 1. Then x 2, 1 minus 5. Correct now? So you get 3 minus 1 is 4. 1 minus 5 is minus 4. Can you see? 4 over minus 4. You divide, you get 1, negative 1. So that means your equation here is y equals to negative 1x, but we don't write negative 1, just negative x. What's your y-intercept? Look at B. Y-intercept is how much?
4.
Plus 4. That's it. It cuts the y-axis at 4. So this is your equation. You look very stressed, miss. What happened? This is nothing. This is something to do with drawing. Okay, you try now the next one. You try the next, the one that they have a graph there. They have a graph D. C, there's a graph, but don't worry about C. Try D now.
Find the gradient.
Okay, what's your gradient?
Wait, am I supposed to find the gradient?
Yeah, y2 minus y1. You are supposed to find the equation, this equation here. In order to find equation, you need to have the gradient and the y-intercept. So what's the gradient? y2 minus y1, x2 minus x1. What's your answer?
Two.
2. Do you take plus 2 minus 2?
Minus 2.
Minus 2. Okay. How you get 2? What is y2 for you? Okay, point number 2. What's your coordinates for point number 2? Your coordinates for point number 2. You give me your coordinates again.
Minus 2.
Sorry?
Minus
2
1.
minus 2. Okay, this is, and then the next one, point 1.
No.
Sorry, 2 and 1.
No, the second point is minus 2 minus 1.
Minus 2 minus 1. Okay, and what about the first point?
2 minus 2.
2 minus 2. Now let us see now. Point number 2. 2 minus 1. Minus 2 minus 1. Miss, point minus 2 minus 1 is not on the graph. Okay, so you are now, we have to now, hold on, prove this to you. It's not on the graph. Do you know it's not on the graph? I'm going to show it to you. Okay, here we go. I have to show it to you. Okay, can you see this? Oh my goodness, this one of Sengat lah. Why? Okay, down here. Okay. If you say is -2 -1, -2 is here, -1 is here. So it's here. This is not on the graph, miss. You want this point? What's the coordinate of this point?
-2, 0.
Yes, -0. And your other one, 2 minus. What's your other one? 2 minus 2, you said.
Yeah.
2 minus 2, yes. 2 minus 2 is correct, yes. This one is correct. So your first one wrong. Can you just try again? What's the gradient again?
One.
1. Okay, you give me now the coordinates. Okay, you hold on, -2, 0. Okay. -2, 0, and then -2, -2. Okay, this is now on the board here. We are going to take y2 minus y1. y2 minus y1. So y2 is how many? y2. 0, 0 minus y1
-2.
-2 over x2. x2 is how much?
-2.
-2 minus x1 2. Okay, now we remove the bracket. Watch. 0 plus 2 over -2 minus 2. So 2 over -4. Correct? Equals to -half. Correct, miss? Your teacher is going to, okay, you decide now which one is easier for you. Emma, you're frozen, Emma. Oh, you see my son. Okay, let's say now, okay, let's say now if you find my internet connection unstable, I'm so sorry about this. Let's see now the two down here. Where is the annotate? Okay, let's see highlight there, draw over. Okay, let's see the line here. So, alamak, this is not the one. Can or so down here. Let's see, you're going to take this one, right? And then we're going to do another one. Annotate, line or so. Now we put it down here. Now you can do the triangle, no problem. Remember, you take the height. What is height? How many units? 1, 2 units. Right? 2 units divided by 1, 2, 3, 4 units. So 2 divided by 4, you get 1 over 2. Then if it's going down, it's a minus, so -half. Which one do you prefer? You prefer the y2 minus y1 or this triangle?
This triangle.
Okay, if you prefer this triangle, okay, no problem, you can use it. But just remember, your teacher is going to teach you both. Your teacher may not teach you the triangle. Will teach you the formula. Why? Because that's how most teachers teach. So I've taught you both. That actually the formula is actually the triangle also. How is it the triangle? You see this? How is it the triangle? Okay, let us look. How is it the triangle? You see down here? This is the value of y is how many? Oh, value y is 0 lah. Then the height is how much? Well, 0 minus down here -2. So the height is 2. Can you see now? 0 minus 2. Then the height is 2, 1, 2. Then from here to here, or they say x is -2. Minus 2, you get -4. Why -4? Because it goes backwards. All right? It's actually going backward. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4, 2 over 4 is the same thing. Your teacher is teaching you the formula is actually the triangle. But never mind, you can read the slope, right? So let's say now if they give you a table but they don't give you the graph, you can just trace the graph and then you can calculate if you want to. Emma, you okay, Emma? You feel I've made you confused? I'm a bad teacher. A bit. Okay, but this is what's going to happen in the class. You don't worry. Next week we'll try again. We move on again because I have another class starting shortly. But at least you understand that your teacher is going to teach you gradient. Y2 minus Y1 over X2 minus X1. Remember, that's the triangle. Your teacher is going to talk about the y-intercept. It's just the graph cutting the y-axis. That's how you get the equation. All the equation, you know how to come up with the equation, right? If you know the triangle, this one is easy, right? So it's only the gradient only. And I've taught you gradient if it's going this way, whether it's plus or minus, you know it's positive or negative. So just try lah. Okay, happy. Be happy lah, smile like ma. Okay. Emma, are you doing any drawing now? No more.
Not drawing anymore.
You don't do drawing anymore? You have lost interest or what?
Yeah.
You lost interest? Why? Why you lost interest suddenly? You hate drawing? No.
Not
It can't be, but you got no time for drawing.
Yeah.
Okay. All right now. Maybe we'll see at the end of this year whether you still like drawing or not. I think at the end of this year, what did she say? She says, I hate drawing, but I love maths. Wow. Okay. All right, Emma. See you next week, okay? It will be either Friday or Saturday. I need to confirm lah. Okay. All right then. You take care. Bye-bye. Be happy. Smile a lot, Emma. Smile, Emma. You're still young. You should smile and be happy. You know?